Corruption or justice? Welcome back to Fog Football. It's Rangers Fans React. You claimed corruption last night.
Whoa! I didn't claim corruption. I claimed there was people saying it was corruption. I didn't even see it. So how could I suggest it was corruption or believe it was corruption when I didn't even see any of the incidents? Reel that in.
You came up to me and said, Rangers, penalty, 97th minute, corruption. What am I supposed to take away for that? And I didn't even see it at that point.
Well, me neither. So I mean,
So your first, did you listen to Michael Stewart?
Aye.
Michael Stewart was not happy.
I listened to Michael Stewart and I assumed it was like the worst decision ever.
Here, I think it's soft,
I also listened to our comment sections. I also listened to the Twitter feed and blah blah blah. And you got people saying that this is two insane decisions that Rangers have had, etc. over the past few weeks.
I think they're more on about the Fernandes one.
Well, I mean, either way, yeah, I mean, Rangers get a penalty, Dundee United don't get a penalty. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. I think it's weird because the last 4 times or 5 times Rangers have played Celtic, they've got absolutely nothing in terms of decisions, but when they play all the other teams, they seem to get everything. So I wonder if it's...
just like we did at Ibrox against Hearts a couple of weeks ago.
Well, apart from that, the referee had a bad game there. But
I think it's just the team that goes into second. Let's just get all the decisions then. Yeah, your wee team.
Could be that. Do you think it's a case of... Well, we keep fucking Rangers against Celtic, so we'll make up to them by giving them the decision against the other team?
Could be. Anyway, more about those decisions in the review.
Well, I did... listen, I seen the handball. I think it could be given as a penalty, absolutely, but it was nowhere near as bad as the Livingston one. That Livingston one was one of the worst handballs that didn't result in a penalty
I just think it's similar to the Scales one because it's hit off his hand and he's been able to clear it, just like Scales. So I think if you give one, you have to give the other. But they gave the Scales one, didn't give this one. So here, I'm not a referee, but I think it would be fair to either don't give any or you give both. You can't give one, not give the other. But we'll move on. Barami, our best player, we forgot he existed until last week. Fucking criminal. Cards. Yeah, I think it is really bad when Barami's our best player.
You know what? I don't think Barami's really proven himself much at Rangers since he's coming. I think he's another one of those players that you look at and go, waste of 4 million, waste of 3 million.
Sums up the aggression, though.
And, he's like, I think Cortez was about the same money as well, by the way, whereas that guy, he even forgot he was still at Rangers. But, I know he's out on loan. But anyway, point is, I think Barami hasn't really impressed me, but I think with the signings that Rangers made in the summer, it's like, fuck, Barami, he deserves another chance, doesn't he? Can Barami really be much worse than what Rangers brought in the summer?
But is that not the problem, though? I think everyone's admitting that. But
by the way, where's your man? Where's Rothwell?
The pie eating contest, I don't know.
No, is he injured or is he just shite?
No, he's just beat it.
Is Danny Rowe like, this guy can't play? I mean, I haven't even seen Rothwell in probably like 2 months.
I'm not even taking the piss,
last
man.
time we played?
I don't want to see another player signed for the Championship ever again.
No, they're all duds. They're all duds. I'd try and stick to the Scottish route. I'd go down the likes of the Connor Barons and the Lyle Camerons. I know Rangers were moments away for getting Josh Mulligan and that deal got cancelled.
Rangers could have kept their 11-12 million on Miovski and Shermiti and brought in Brian Graham and Lawrence Shankland on frees.
And I guarantee you they'd have more goal. I mean, either one of them. I mean, I think Brian Graham's already on 6, which is more than the Rangers front 3 combined.
And So why wouldn't you take Brian Graham? Why wouldn't you take Shankland? Of course you should. But some people would stick their nose up at Shankland. So what the fuck are they going to do to Brian Graham?
True.
But anyway, yeah.
But anyway, to the penalty claim, I don't. It's not the worst I've ever seen.
Andrex, for when your team play pish.
Oh well, there you go. Danny Rowe getting sponsored. Hunteers there getting swallowed by a guy in the IRA.
Find someone who loves you as much as Shermiti loves missing barn doors. I forgot to talk about that in my review. I fucking missed a complete open net, Shermiti. But I'm broken, I forgot about that.
Your review?
I've reviewed this game.
Where the fuck did you do that?
In the parking lot. Parking lot brawl. 20 million spent on forwards. Tellwell and Beale with Danilo needs jail time. Would you agree with jail time? Wait, hold on. Those stats don't seem right. Now, I'll admit, as a guy that watched the highlights, that doesn't...
No, that's what Rangers had, apparently.
Fucking hell. Bull Lasso, not cutting my hair till Rangers win the league. Good luck with that shit, brother. This season's a write-off. Just get to January and get the right players in for a change. The amount of money wasted on Dross is shocking. We have to spend better. I'm just sick of that. I'm actually fucking sick of that.
Is that 20 million no about right? Because it was like, what, 8 million for Schmidt rising to 10. I think Danilo was like 6.5, possibly 7. And then Miovski, was he not about 4? So, I mean, that 20 million is probably about right.
He was 2.8, Miovski, but yeah. I think when you include add-ons, probably.
Well, I'd say when you include add-ons, it's definitely 20 million.
I think Michael Stewart's embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, he just hates Rangers. It's pathetic, the way he was getting on. Like, actually pathetic.
Yeah, he's got an agenda. It's
like, he makes Chris Sutton look impartial.
Yeah, I don't know why Michael Stewart hates Rangers. Did they reject him or something? Or
he's a fucking loser. That's what he is. It doesn't matter why he holds his grievances. You're supposed to be a fucking professional. I mean, the guy after everything a Rangers player does, he wants a foul.
Schmidt is supposed to be a professional.
Aye, well, he's shite. You gotta roll. Who shit? Oh, fuck's sake. Today, sell it all. Yep. That Rangers team would put a glass eye to sleep. What the fuck is wrong at the club? I'm lost for words now on the team. I don't think Danny Rowe is our answer to. You gotta roll with it. Well, here, folks. I can't say Danny roll it. You want to know why I can't say Danny roll it? Because I said sack him after he was appointed. The ink wasn't even fucking dry and I said I'd sack him. Again, I don't think it's Danny Roll's fault, but he's not Rangers quality, man, right? And yeah, he won a couple of games in a row, but what does he want? We're sitting fourth, miles off the top two. Looks like we're in a 3-horse race between Hibs and Motherwell for third. I mean, I wish that was bullshit, but it's the fucking reality when you look at the league table. So yeah, he's laughing. January can't come quickly enough. Kavanagh and co. Better get the extra large checkbook ready. Defence is a bomb scare. Don't get me started on the chances being missed up top. Diabolical. It is. I mean,
this Rangers team's going to take more than one transfer window, especially a January one, to fix it. I'd say you're looking at a minimum of 2, if not 3.
Yo, there's no money in this league. Europe's drying up. There might be no Europe next season. How much money do people think the 49ers can actually put in?
Yeah,
you're not even making it back on.
They need to get rid of some players first. I mean, you've got, how long's Matondo been at the club?
Oh god, 4 years.
You got Cortez. Is he on a 4-year deal as well?
No.
He's fucking shite. He'll never play for Rangers. So the Rangers have so many. There's just so many duds that they've signed on long-term deals. The players that Rangers sign, they're so bad that they can't get rid of them. It's almost like they're destined to be there until their contracts run out.
Yep. Same with the likes of Ben Davies and guys like that.
So I think you could be looking. I actually think you could be looking at multiple years until Rangers fix this, because they can't bring in like 18, 20 new players to fix the squad, because they'd need to get rid of players first, and a lot of the players that they've got are too shite that no one's going to buy them, and the best chance of getting rid of them is probably them just running down their contracts. So yeah, and I don't know, I don't know how many, like Shermiti, what's he on? Like, is he on a 4-year deal?
I haven't looked into it. I'm pretty sure it'd be a 4-year deal.
I'm sure a lot of these players that have come in, they're probably on pretty long-term contracts, and yeah, it's not good.
Shittest Rangers team in my life. And then Homer comes in and says, so far. Oh!
I mean, the only good thing about Rangers is, I guess, that they do have quite a few loan players, so I mean, at least they'll get rid of them at the end of the season.
I think that's a positive.
Dejiga, Aarons, Magoma, they'll get rid of them, so...
Fucking boo. That Seagull, it may as well be stuck in that position, man. He's tuning up the band so he does every fucking week now.
Every midweek and every weekend, that Seagull's fucking breaking its neck. Going into hyper mode there.
It's honestly crazy. Top 4 looking more and more likely. Superb result away from home and something to build on. Stay in the top 6, take it game by game. I could great. We actually created more chances in that game than any other game this season. All it did remind me of a squad of cunts that couldn't get their hole in a donut factory. The chances being missed up front are fucking diabolical. But that's no Bojan Miovski. I don't even know who that is.
It's an imposter.
Too many of these players hid behind No, the fact is, too many of these players hid behind Martin. They hid behind Telwell, and they hid behind Stewart and other guys. They're shite. There's no reason.
Yeah, maybe Martin's not as bad as we originally thought.
You can be shite players, but you need to put 110 in, and they're not doing that. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to leave it. Rangers fans are distraught. I am distraught. There's no saving grace here. I mean, the gap's 9 points between both teams at the top. It was 5 to Celtic a couple of days ago. I mean, Hearts have drew 2 games in a row, and Rangers still haven't been able to close the gap. So it's rock bottom. I genuinely don't even think beating Hearts is possible. I think Hearts will do it. And because the fact is, yeah, Hearts will drop more points with this Rangers team. This Rangers team it is born to drop points. I mean, the insane stat is that Rangers only lost 1 game in the league so far. And that was 2 Hearts.
It doesn't feel like that, though, doesn't it?
So many draws. It's unbelievable. Not a draw among them. There's no stars in this team. There's nothing. There's no guys that pick up the ball and get you excited. They just get you depressed. So on that note, peace.